Hello and welcome to the Knee Pain Guru Knee Pain Stretching video series. And this part of the video series we're going to get into passive stretching. And passive stretching is really a really important concept to understand. The regular stretching, when you stretch your muscles, it's really good. That's very valuable for your body. It's valuable for your knees, especially when tension patterns set in your body, when your body is protecting itself from the knee injury. However, what is very important, incredibly important, and I need to emphasize this enough, is that passive stretching, and that is taking the body to a position of comfort. In a position of comfort where the body will unwind and let go of the tension that it's holding on to, causing the discomfort in your knees. So the best example, you're probably sitting there saying, well, Bill, how can I get comfortable with my knees being in pain? It's very important to understand that comfort is relative. So if you're putting your pain level on a scale from 1 to 10, and you're experiencing a pain level of a 9, if we take your body to a pain level of 7, that is relatively comfortable to the position of 10 that you were in. And the idea with this is what you focus on expands. So the more you focus on comfort, the more we create comfort in your body, the more your nervous system relaxes and lets go of the tension that it's holding on to. There are two aspects to your nervous system. There is the fight, flight, or freeze. That's the sympathetic aspect of your nervous system. And the rest and relax, I gotta eat, the parasympathetic nervous system. And our body is constantly moving back and forth between these two expressions of our nervous system. And the nervous system that I'm talking about, it's that electrical system in your body that when nerves in your knee are being squeezed, when they're being rubbed on because there's no room, that sends an impulse to your brain that you have knee pain. So, by relaxing the tension in the nervous system, creating comfort in your body, it engages the reflexes that allows your body to let go of the tension it's holding on to. And this is the tension that your body holds on to protect itself from your knee injury. It's a natural reaction of your body to protect itself. If you think about getting stuck with a pin, your body immediately goes away from that pin to a position of comfort, which is away from being stuck by the pin. The same response happens in your body. When you have knee pain, your body moves away from the pain in the knee and creates tension in the rest of your structure to protect the injured knee. So you're looking at, you pull your hip up, you compensate with your hip, you compensate with your pelvis, you compensate with your lower back, you compensate with your upper back, you compensate with your shoulders and your arms, because now you can't stand on both legs equally. You need to use your arms to support yourself as you're moving around your home or at work or getting in and out of your vehicle. So this is a very, very important concept to understand, that your body compensates and your nervous system reacts to that tension. The beautiful part of the concept that I'm going to share with you, the principle that I'm going to share with you, is that your body can unwind and let go of the tension that it's holding on to in the same fashion that it takes on that tension. And the best example that I have found to use is one of these Chinese finger games. And this is a web meshing, I picked it up on the internet for a few cents. got a 400 some of them. And they're a great example to explain to you how the tension in your body works. And with the Chinese finger game, the idea is you put your fingers in the end of the game, and if I pull the fingers apart, the web meshing tightens around my finger, making the finger game tighter. And in the same respect, if I push them together, it actually loosens the game up, and I can remove my fingers from the game. This same principle applies to what's going on in your knee. What's going on in the tension in your knee and the rest of your body. So today I'm going to show you specific exercises. And they're really not exercises, they're positions that we want to put your body into that's going to allow to engage the reflexes that allows your body to let go of the tension it's holding on to. Now these are the same reflexes that when you go to your doctor and he checks your reflexes and he takes out that rubber mallet and taps your knee and your knee jumps, those same reflexes we're engaging with a consciousness about it. We're figuring out where the discomfort is in your body and taking your body to a place of comfort to allow it to let go of the tension it's holding on to. Now, there's a few other points I need to go over in order to share with you the understanding of how to let go of that tension in your knee. First of all, like I was talking about before, that if we have a pain level of a 9, and then we create comfort and it takes it down to a pain level of a 7, this is going to be a gradual progression. Your body is holding on to this tension, and it's taken a while for it to get to this point. So it's going to be a process that your body will go through to unwind the tension. What we're focusing on is a change in the level of discomfort or the type of discomfort that is going on in your knee. So we're going to go through different variations, how your knee moves. Everyone knows that the knee bends this way. And that's a very common fact. That's how we walk, that's how we run, that's how we cycle, that's how we move. However, the knee also does this. It also slides from side to side. It also twists slightly. It also moves this way. It also moves back and forth. Now, the example that I'm showing with my fists here is an over-exaggeration of the amount that it moves. In actuality, the movements that your knee goes through are very, very slight. And when we take it to comfort, it's going to take the pressure off of the nerves that are being interfered with in your knee. Another example I like to use is like the unkinking of a garden hose. You've been watering your garden and you pull the hose around the corner and there's that little kink, that twist you get in the garden hose, and the pressure builds up on one side of the garden hose. And there's no water on the other side of the garden hose. And all of that pressure begins to build up, which many times in relating to your knee are the pressure that you feel, the thickness that you feel, the heaviness that you feel, the cysts that form in your knee. Because now what you're looking at is the lymphatic system, your body's cleaning mechanism to get the garbage out is no longer moving freely. So by taking the body to a position of comfort, like pushing the fingers together in the Chinese finger game, we allow the space for the blood and the oxygen to get into that part of your knee, allowing it to relax, let loose, let go, and begin the healing process that your knee needs in order to get better, in order to relieve the tension, the discomfort, the pain, the swelling, the achiness, the burning, the shooting. All of those feelings in your knee come from this tension. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, how to let go of that tension, so you can get the relief that you need, your knees can heal, and you can get back to the life that you want to live without having to think about what's going on in your knees, without having to think about your knees anymore. Because thinking about your knees, always having to be concerned and worried about how you're going to step, how you're going to move, what you're going to do, how long after the knee injury you're going to have problems with it, that's no fun. So, I'm going to show you exactly how to put the different aspects of your knee into a position of comfort, unwinding it and letting go of that tension, bringing the relief that you need and deserve.